Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Hope you're being encouraged. And man, so we're seeing the signs just flying at us. Just real quick update. I don't know if you heard about this. It's not really in the news, but some people have posted about it, and I've read the article in Israel's. I don't think it was the Haaretz. I think it was Israel 7 News. But the European Union Parliament president, which I guess is a 6-month term, I believe. Anyways, he passed away at age 65, and they're not really saying what he passed away from or how, but that's interesting because if we're close to the rapture, really close to the rapture, and we're about to be taken, I'm thinking Antichrist could be getting voted in soon, and they'll extend that term. Something will happen that'll cause the world to go into a panic, maybe, and either it's war or because we're looking at Russia and U.S. and NATO and the European Union's involved with that as well, negotiating terms for de-escalation. I mean, there's been rumors of war on this, of Russia possibly moving in to Ukraine and invading. Russia's doing war drills, and it's getting a little more intense. I believe Russia's is frustrated with the U.S., our administration, and the European Union. So it's getting a little more spicy, for lack of better terms, out there. But not only that, but we're starting to see, and you're not going to see this in USGS. I watch this Mary Greeley lady. She's really, really good at interpreting the data coming out of Yellowstone. And she says, and she notices, she's measuring these earthquakes, that the USGS is underrating as far as size. They're putting 1.0s when they're actually 2.6s. And the reason she thinks they're doing that is because they're trying to keep people from panicking. Because there was a geologist that said when you start seeing 2.0s plus continually around a volcano, then that signifies early alert for possible eruption. And Yellowstone right now is having many signatures of that are showing gas and lava moving through these certain areas of the park. And so anyways, I check her out, and this last video she posted, very disturbing. There's been an uptick within the last probably the last week, if not 2 weeks, definitely. So I believe this last video was about the last week or 2 weeks, but USGS is hiding data basically from the people. So there's that. There's of course the increase of earthquakes, seismology. There's 5.0s increasing, and definitely 6.0s increasing. So, and then bizarre weather. I think France was experiencing some severe floods this week, a couple of days ago, or may have been last week. I go through so much, so many news, just scanning the news, and you'll see just all these things going on. There's things I look out for, increase in, crazy weather and seismology and volcanoes, and now asteroids. I mean, and now it's like weekly we're getting some sort of news article that's saying, this week, or next week, there's going to be an asteroid the size of the Empire State Building, or 3 football fields long, or whatever, and it'll be buzzing by Earth. And it's like these have increased over and over. But also, just as another update, Iran just seems to be playing games, and the European Union is warning them, time's running out. These negotiators are telling them, time's running out. They're probably saying that because they know that Israel's like, if you guys don't do something about this, we will. So anyways, the signs are just getting a little more intense. So the next video I'm posting here, these two videos definitely have the trumpet sound in them on these next two Rapture videos that are going to be in the description box. Just go to the right, click on the little gray arrow down, and you'll see the two links that I'll post. These are pretty significant in that the first one is this sister, she hears the trumpet, and there's something that happens to her that I resonate with, like I relate to. I think I know what happened, and she's dead on in what she says in the video. So I had an experience years ago where I was up front at a Pentecostal church praying, and I'm not necessarily Pentecostal. I would describe myself as, like my pastor in California would say, Baptist-costal. I believe in the movement of the Holy Spirit, but I also believe in the authority of the Word and following the authority of the Word, right? So, always the Word, the Word, the Word, the Word. And so, anyways, I was at the front of this church praying, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me. And I was really seeking the Lord. Like, I wasn't desperate for anything other than His presence. I wanted to have His presence just in that moment. Like, not like, I don't crave that all the time, but for this instance, I don't know, I was just pushing and pressing in prayer. And so, and I was standing, I wasn't sitting. And, I was at the altar. It had been after service, so we were praying up front, and I closed my eyes, and I'm just seeking the Lord and listening for Him, and suddenly this vision enters my mind, and it's my feet. I'm looking down at my feet, and I'm wearing this linen-looking robe, and white, and there's this crystal clear, beautiful crystal clear water in front of me, and my toes are emerged, but nothing really more. And then I opened my eyes in shock because I'm like, whoa, what's happening? And then I was like, oh God, I'm sorry. And I closed my eyes again. I said, Lord, sorry. And then this time when I closed my eyes, because God, I was apologizing because God was showing me something, and I opened my eyes and the vision was gone. I was like, oh wait, I gotta close them. And then when I closed them again, suddenly I'm in this crystal clear crystal clear water, and I see this look of joy and happiness on my face and laughter, and I swear that I saw some other people in the water, but they were going down. It was almost like a crystal clear river of water, and it was deep, and I was in it this time. I was deep in it, and for a long time, and that's where the vision ended, and for a long time, I never really understood or knew what that meant. And I tried to ask my pastor about it, and he tried to make it sound like possibly God was saying, right now your faith isn't deep, or maybe your sanctification isn't that deep, but the Lord is saying He's going to sanctify you even further, or something like that. He's going to deepen your faith, and I just kind of took it with a grain of salt, and I was like, I don't know what that necessarily, if that's necessarily the interpretation of the vision, but God gave it to me for a reason, so I've got to hold on to it and try to figure it out. Anyways, so back to this sister's rapture dream. She gets raptured up, and she, you'll hear the video. But as she gets to heaven, she suddenly dropped into this crystal. She says it's a sea of crystal clear water, and I think it's this river. Anyways, and she says it's like a cleansing feeling. It's she's being cleansed, and then next thing you know, she's sitting down for the Bema seat, getting ready to be called to the Bema seat judgment. That's and that's where the Lord will go over our lives that we lived on earth, and you know, determine whether we get rewards or not, but according to how we lived out our faith. So anyways, that's where I believe her dream ended, and so I relate to her rapture dream. The second one I also relate to, because my third and requested rapture dream, like I requested it from the Lord, confirmation of the rapture, and he gave it to me. This brother sees the angel or he sees at least the wings of the angel wrap around him, that as he's raptured up, that takes him up, and he says, you know, it glows, the wings are glowing from the inside out, like there's a luminescence to them. But anyways, enjoy these, be encouraged. I hope you're blessed. Pray for me, because lots of people are under attack, lots of watchmen are under attack, and it's getting intense. So there's somebody that I'm looking to sort of disciple a little bit, and we're supposed to get together for dinner tomorrow, and hopefully I can you know, prayerfully guide him in the right direction, and you know, just always constantly staying in the Word, prayer, living by the power of God, staying armored up. But you guys, let me know if you guys need any prayers yourselves. Thank you for those who are praying for me. Bless you guys. Enjoy these videos. God bless you.